Good day, world, and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications, and outdoor stuff with knives. Okay, it is late on a Sunday afternoon, and I want to talk about this knife. Okay, so today was full of awesomeness and excitement. We got a new puppy. I will show you that at the end. I braaied some delicious pork chops and sosaties, if you want to see that. But anyway, today we're talking about this knife. This I got in a mail call from a subscriber named Carl. Now, I hope some of you know what this is. This is the Emerson Skull. And this is really a cool knife. Now, I've never had one of these. I only got this thing like I don't know, a few months ago. I added a little scully bead and I added a little piece of marble paracord because this is the most military paracord I could find, and I think it suits this knife perfectly. Now, this is the Kershaw and Emerson collaboration on that number. 6054, Kershaw Kai. Okay, we see the beautiful gnarled thumb disc. That thing is quite marvelous. Look at the Torx bit at the back. It's a Phillips head. Then look at that. It's a flathead screw. Look at that. A few more Phillips head screws. Okay, we have G10 on this side. We have stainless steel on this side. And we have this thing, which is 8CR13 MOV. Now, all of the materials are quite budget friendly. That was a reverse flick. But still, this is actually a fantastic knife. Now, I've never owned one of these until I got it from Cole. Thank you, Cole. But I must say, I am loving this knife this last while. So I've been carrying it quite a lot. Okay, we have a slight hollow ground blade, about saber height. And this is not factory edge. This was done by Cole. This thing is screaming sharp. And do you see we have a slight recurve, and then it goes into a super spear point blade. So this thing is great for grabbing material, and it's great for piercing. Now, the thumb disc, if you want to carve something, works beautifully as a rest. And if you want to do anything else, this thumb ramp that is given to you by the wave opening feature is marvelous. Let's just see if we open it with the thumb disc alone. And then I messed it up. Okay, we have a nice thwack. It does thumb flick wonderfully. Now I did tighten mine as crazy as possible because it's washers, bronze, phosphor bronze washers. So I tightened it as much as possible to polish my washers because I did not want to polish them. Anyway, because like I said, this is an old knife. This thing is, I think they came out like 7 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever. So it's not a new knife in any way, but it's a marvelous knife. And I've never owned one of these Kershaw and Emerson collaboration knives, and I've always wanted a Kershaw knife. Now this thing is not a chisel ground plate. This is a hollow ground plate on both sides. Now this thing has been designed by Ernest Emerson, yes, that's the right name. It was designed by him and then made by Kershaw, and I think this is a fantastic knife, and the fact that I've never owned one of these makes me sad. Okay, the lockup on this thing is solid as a bank vault, but it still has a bit to move in if you want to do that, but it's like 80%. Then if we look at the centering, it's perfect. Don't let the extra scale fool you. Look at that. We have a steel liner and a steel liner, and then an extra piece of G10. So if you only look at the steel liners, the centering is perfect. And like I said, this is not a new knife. So this thing is still perfect after however many years. That was my kids outside. Like I said, we got a new puppy, so things are quite hectic at my house. And that's my knife that I want to show you for today. Today is Sunday. Let me show you about puppies and braais. But if you own one of these, you're a champion. And if you want to own one of these, I don't know where you are going to get them at this stage. Okay, this is my daughter's dog. Okay, and this is my old guy. He's 15 years old. But my son never had a dog. Well, actually he had dogs, but never had his own puppy. So it looks like we're driving to Brits today to go look at baby Jack Russells. Thank you. Ryland, what's your dog's name?
Zombie.
Zombie. Okay, welcome new puppy. Now to introduce him to the rest of the gang. Okay, and this is working way better than I thought. They all seem to like each other. Good job. Okay, just started the fire with the new addition to the family. Okay, just added my grill so it can burn clean, and then when all the coals are nice and white we will start braaiing. Okay, this stuff is way too hot still. Okay, I brushed my grill with a wire brush and it's time to start braaiing something. Okay, all of a sudden the sky cleared up. It looks like we are gonna have a beautiful day. Hopefully some rain later. Okay, we're all tuckered out. Okay, we have 2 beef kebabs. We have a lot of thin cut pork chops. My wife bought it. 6-gun and some jimmies. I have the non-grandma's casserole outside. It's Sunday, so I'm watching Creature Features and Nazdarovia. Okay, let's braai. Going for my braai knife today, I'm using this thing. Hopefully you saw the video at the beginning. Anyway, it's my Kershaw Emerson collab. This thing is awesome. Okay, first turn already done. They've been spiced to 6-gun, but my fire is crazy hot. Okay, when your meat's too hot, your fire's too hot, just turn it a lot. That actually rhymed. Okay, the rump sosaties look fine. Pork chops still need to go for a bit. Okay, and we're done. All of you stay safe, happy, have a good one. Goodbye. Okay, I'm gonna chuck something on the fire to burn so we can have some fire while sitting outside. It's turning colder again. Let me show you. Okay, we have a few more clouds. It's turning a bit colder. And we're eating the braai with potatoes and sour cream today. Delicious. Have a great week. We're gonna have a storm. Good stuff.